Hi, welcome. I just want to talk about Visual Studio Community 2013 and what it takes to do a simple Hello World program. This is kind of my first video, so let's just jump right in. So we open up Visual Studio 2013. We're going to go New Project. We want to do a Windows Forms application, and then it's just going to talk about the name here. So we're just going to call this, sorry, I'm just going to tell it Hello World, if I can type. And it's going to open up standard user interface of the form. And this is basically the form of your application. So I'm assuming you're new watching this video. So if you were to start this blank, this is what your application would look like right here. Alright, not much to it, but we want to add to it. So what we'll do here is we'll go to a toolbox, and yours might be on the side here. Mine just happens to be attached to this. I could see the whole panel. What we're going to do is we're going to put a button on this, right? And we want the button to be meaningful. So we'll just say it, right? That'll be the caption. And what do we want to have happen when you say that? Oops. So we'll name this button. You want to get into the habit of naming the objects on your form that you're going to use, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But what I like to do is use a 3 letter suffix, a prefix, to explain what the button does. Now it's real simple on this form because there's only one button, but when you have a form with multiple buttons, you want to keep track of this, and this allows you to know right off the bat that it's a button, and then you give it a name that's meaningful to the content of the button. So you say button, say it. Now if there were 10 buttons on here, you would know that when you're looking at the code that this belongs to this button. So it helps you keep track of what's going on. You'll see that here in a minute. So if I double click on this button, it's going to give me the default action of that button, and it's going to take me to the code for that. As you can see, here's your button. The default action is a click event, and then it's sending the sender is an object, and then the event arguments, and it's telling you that it handles that button click event. So what do we want to have happen when we click that button? It's part of coding standards. I always encapsulate my code in a try statement whenever possible. This will prevent your application from crashing and give you the error that you put here. So if you just type try and hit enter, you'll get this whole code segment here. And then what you want to do is put your code in the try portion of it. So here we're going to have the button, or I'm sorry, have a message box come up that says hello. So we're just going to say message box hello. Really easy. Now your catch X's exception here is what do you want to have happen if something goes wrong with that? Now this is a simple statement. It'll probably work 100,000 times out of 100,000 times, but if something were to go wrong, what do you want to have happen? What I like to do is make a message box with that captures the error itself and then puts it to string. So I don't know if this will let me do this, but let's try to create an error. Yeah, it won't let me build it like that. So let's just run it. So if you click it, there you are. Hello. Now there's no punctuation or anything because we didn't add that here. But that's essentially the program. Very, very simple. Do it again. Now we have an exclamation point. So you can tailor it however you want. And there you have it. Simple Hello World VB. Simple button. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back later.